Hi everybody, this is Mike Benitez reporting, and today we're going to do another ship battles video. But today is a special episode because, today is May 24th, 2018, and 77 years ago, in 1941, there was the Battle of the Denmark Strait, and four ships fought in that battle. Two British, two German. Today we're going to be talking about the ships involved in the battle, and let's start off with the ship that was sunk in the battle. And this ship was called the Royal Navy most powerful battlecruiser HMS Hood. Let's get on with the story, shall we? When Hood was built, she was the largest battlecruiser ever built, and the pride of the Royal Navy of Britain. She was the first ship of the Admiral class, but she was the only member of the Admiral class, which made her an insider of the only ship of the class of only ship, or she was the only ship of the class. Hood was built from 1916 and was commissioned in 1920. Back then, she was the largest and most powerful battlecruiser or any warship ever built at the time, and was one of the most fastest of her time as well. Here is the armament of HMS Hood. And here is a profile drawing of the Hood in 1921 when she was in her warm Atlantic gray paint scheme in 1921, a year after she was commissioned. And here's a close-up picture of Hood's aft 15-inch Mark 1 guns in 1926. Pretty powerful at the time. However, when she was built, there was a bit of problems with HMS Hood, but we're only going to get to one specific. The main problem with Hood was because she had a weak horizontal defense. The Hood's most weak point was deck 75, which was 76 millimeters thick, which made it pretty darn weak. And any plunging shells like going straight down would hit Hood and would hit her most vulnerable spot. This would cause her doom in the Battle of the Denmark Strait. Here we see Hood as one of the ships of the Special Service Squadron in Sydney Harbor on the 9th of April 1924. The Hood also had a motto, Ventus Secundus, which means with favorable winds. However, doom would plague the Hood on one May day in 1941. There was going to be between 1940 and 1930, Hood was remodernized, but since this was because Britain didn't have enough money because of the tensions between them and Britain. Now, and Germany. Now, there was supposed to be a new thick layer in Deck 25 in 1927, but was postponed and was never made. This let HMS Hood become extremely vulnerable to plunging shells. During Operation Catapult in 1940, the Hood and the aircraft carrier Ark Royal were able to damage the French battleship Dunkirk and her sister Strasbourg, but both got away unscathed. With little damage. Then, in May of 1941, under the command of Lancelot Ralph Kerr, Hood, along with the brand new battleship Prince of Wales, were ordered to get into Denmark Strait, and this operation was led by Rear Admiral Lancelot Holland. This mission to the Denmark Strait was to stop the Bismarck, the most powerful German battleship in history. The ship had been sailing into the Denmark Strait, and it was ordered to be sunk because the Brits didn't want the Bismarck taking convoys. So HMS Hood and HMS Prince of Wales were ready to fight. Even though the fact that the Prince of Wales crew was brand new, they said that the HMS Hood gave them confidence in winning, but it wouldn't be the HMS Hood who would be able to survive the fight. At 05:52 hours on May 24th, 1941, HMS Hood and HMS Prince of Wales spotted Bismarck and the German heavy cruiser Prince Eugen. They ordered then HMS Hood ordered Prince of Wales to fire the leading ship, which was assumed to be Bismarck, but Bismarck was actually the second ship. Prince of Wales corrected this and began firing on Bismarck, while HMS Hood was firing on Prince Eugen. Soon, Holland on board Hood would realize his mistake and order the ship to be turned and to fight Bismarck. However, Prince Eugen and Bismarck began firing on Hood. Prince of Wales tried her best, but it was unable to save Hood. Soon, a shell from Prince Eugen hit the Hood between her two funnels, causing an explosion fire in the anti-aircraft munitions. Pink flames appeared. On the microphone, there were people screaming in sheer pain as they were being cooked alive. Hood then turned 20 degrees to port and was able to get away just in time of the Bismarck's fourth salvo, but the fifth salvo was the one that destroyed her. It hit her right on deck 25, her weakest part, hitting the magazine area. A spark of flame reached out over the sky, towering over HMS Hood. Then, the unthinkable happened. I will show you a clip of what happened next. Here's the clip of what happened to HMS Hood. That's right. 18 minutes into the battle, HMS Hood blew up, breaking the ship in two and sank quickly. Admiral Holland was last seen on the bridge of the HMS Hood. What's more heartbreaking is the survivors. Out of a crew of 1,415, three survivors of the HMS Hood explosion. It is said that before the ship completely went out of sight, one of her guns fired off a last saluting salvo before she went down. Prince of Wales was able to get away, but with serious damage. A cry ran out, "Revenge the Hood!" and it was dead. On March 27th, May 27th, Bismarck was sunk, as she has sunk HMS Hood. The fact that there were three survivors is absolutely shocking. Thank you guys for watching this video of the HMS Hood, a once beautiful battle cruiser.